Hey, what's up guys? My name is Joe and I'm building a language learning startup called READINGFLO. It's supposed to be a platform where you can read comprehensible input stories and learn a language similar to how a child learns through reading. There's other platforms out there for like listening practice, but there's nothing out there for reading. So I feel like this is something I really would have used, especially if I had it in the very beginning. And so yeah, I'm building that product. And I want to document kind of the entire journey on my YouTube channel. Part of it is to hold me accountable, but it's also to show progress and see what you guys think about the product so far and what you guys like, so I can kind of make new changes in real time. But yeah, let's get to it. So I'll show you guys my productivity setup to be a 10x engineer. Check it out. So as you can see, I got the microphone over here in the corner. I also got just literally a MacBook on top of some books, which of course I kind of recommend this one a lot, Deep Work and Atomic Habits. So this one's pretty good, not too bad, and these are kind of some Spanish books I've been reading. Also, let me go ahead and show you guys what's going on here. So this is just like a keyboard I found on Amazon. I just found like good ratings on it, I just got it. And it's really nothing special. I'll put some links in the description box if you guys want to buy this exact one. This is a mouse that I found at like the local Target, and this is actually something I was using before for connecting a bunch of monitors to this computer, but now I don't even do that anymore, so I don't really even need this. So here's my productivity tracker. It's literally just like a book. Thought the color was cool, so I just got it. And here I just have like my daily habits, like YouTube, READINGFLO, stuff like that. And that's what I keep, like the front page and all. And then I just rip out pages. Like you can see I ripped this one out where I kind of just put the date or put the day, and then I just write a bunch of stuff that I want to do. But since this is a new day, I'll go ahead and redo this because this was for Saturday. So let's go ahead and do that now. Here I have fixed the S3 uploader because I saw in the previous video that uploading the text wasn't working, but like the audio and everything else was working perfectly, which is really weird. That's like the harder part, but like the text is much easier. Then getting the V2 stories, translations, and voice. I have to pretty much integrate it with a new component that I added. And then I have to actually generate the V2 stories, which I can do through my agent. Lastly, I want to add this to the landing page so that people can see that there's V2 stories now and that they can check them out. And I also just kind of marked these as my frog. And if you guys don't know what this is, it's pretty much a concept where you choose the most hardest and most important things that you want to do for that day, and you label them as your frog. So you're supposed to eat the frog as early as possible. So I'll work on these. These are the main things. As long as I can get this stuff done, I'll be pretty happy. And then I can do the landing page stuff like a little bit later. But this is my main goal, at least for today. So here you guys can see my product. It's called READINGFLO. And if you actually go to the actual website here, readingflow.com, you'll be able to actually see this is the normal setup. But you can see that there's only free stories and premium stories. But now I added a V1 and V2 section where you can check out the new and improved stories. So if you click on the first V1 stories, you'll see that they're just like basic stories like this with just text. But if we go over to V2 and we click one of the demo stories that I placed there, you'll see that it's a lot nicer. It's got pictures, mark as read or mark as unread buttons. So the idea is that I want to generate these kind of stories because these are really high quality stories. And so to do that, I'm going to work on this one, which is just fixing the uploader because I see that the text is not being uploaded correctly. And while I do the uploader, I'll also do the story generation. So I'll kind of knock those two out in one shot, do that, and then I actually will kind of maybe worry about the translations and voice a little bit later. Even if I don't get to them, I'll go ahead and push these changes to production. That way people can actually test them out and they can, play around with them and stuff. So let's get to coding now. Okay, so I fixed the V2 stories, like the text is now being uploaded correctly. And you can see here that there's a new story, this one for A1. And by the way, I forgot to mention that I also made a nice previewer or a nice like new component that actually shows the new story. So you can see it's a little bit nicer than the previous one. And this will hold all of the V2 stories. So you'll be able to click a bunch of stuff on here. You can click mark as read, mark as unread, and continue reading. But the thing is, I noticed that there's a couple of small things. I have to fix a quick bug that's happening when I click, when I load one of the stories and I click mark as read. And if I scroll away from it, for some reason, the already read is like going away. So I have to fix that really quick. I don't know why. Maybe I'm not applying the filters correctly. But the other big one that I think is more important is that the smaller stories, especially this one that has like less than 800 words, seems like it's going a little bit too fast. So this is one of the struggles of using AI generated stuff, especially when it comes to text, is that keeping it coherent and making sure that it stays consistent throughout all of the scenes is really tough. So now I'll take some time to tweak the agent to make sure everything is coming out okay. I really want to make sure that the stories that are on the platform are super high quality. So this is the part that is the most important out of all of this. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about READINGFLO so far, and if there's anything that you guys want me to add. Also, if you guys want to chat with me one-on-one, I do have calendar links in the description box below where you can sign up whenever you want, and we can talk about software development, languages, pretty much whatever you want. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.